giving him great.
Stop talking about the Amazon pop-up show. That has nothing to do with this.
Oh, yes, it does.
No, it does not. It has nothing to do with
just copy and paste that.
The bottom line is this set list, these are not hit records.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. Of course, he performed Not Like Us. In the lead up to Kendrick Lamar's headline performance at the Super Bowl halftime show, most of the chatter focused on whether he would play the song that was effectively the knockout blow in the months-long battle with Drake last year, the song that became Kendrick Lamar's signature hit and a generational anthem, the song that won both Record and Song of the Year at the Grammys just a week ago, the song that appeared to recalibrate hip-hop power rankings, perhaps permanently. So yes, Kendrick Lamar played the song, towards the end of the set, of course, building up anticipation with a couple of brief musical nods to it, toying with the audience's emotion and thirst.
Stop talking about the Amazon pop-up show. That has nothing to do with this.
Oh, yes, it does.
No, it does not. It has nothing to do with
just copy and paste that.
The bottom line is this set list, these are not hit records. When you're talking about the biggest stage in entertainment, you need hit records. Undeniable hit records, not the songs that we like, because there's some songs on there that we like as a culture. When you put somebody on the Super Bowl halftime stage, you need the songs that people that never even heard of Kendrick remember, like, oh yeah, I know that's who that is.
Well, I don't want to do that because there were a couple hits in there. So I would say Humble is a hit. DNA is a hit. All the Stars is a hit. Not Like Us is a hit, and TV Off is turning into a hit.
Yeah. Now you telling me it was turning into a hit.
It would be half and half.
Don't tell me it was turning into a hit.
It just came out.
So why perform it?
Because he just did a fucking GNX whole performance. Slipped in DNA, Euphoria, and Humble. So, even though I even put Euphoria within the GNX rollout.
So back to what I'm saying. This Super Bowl performance was predicated and built upon a moment that an artist had in a year. Now that we got the performance, do you feel like the performance lived up to the hype?
With your point of saying Not Like Us was the hype, fuck yeah.
Okay.
He said everything that we didn't think he was going to say. He had Serena Williams crip walking. The fucking choreography was insane. The camera angles were insane. I'm going off your point of saying Not Like Us is what was being anticipated.
Choreography was
that met every expectation.
Choreography was insane, Rory?
First of all, that ain't even the crip walk that she did. Let's get to that. OT Genesis don't approve of that. Let's get to that. Shout out to Zip.
That was dope no matter what, though. That was dope. That was one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, but we know why it was there. It's clearly because of the boy. How y'all not? What y'all not? I gotta say, fuck it. I'll say it.
No.
I say it. Fuck it. I'll say it, man. It's clearly because of you know who, man. Serena Williams, crip walk. Are you serious? I get the Compton ties. She's from Compton. I get that.
Of course.
But is her husband not a colonizer?
As a colonizer, I would say yes.
So where's the consistency in the messaging here?
My shit.
Why I gotta be the one? No, shut the fuck up. Cause you niggas is y'all crip walking now. That performance was not it. The only performance worse than that was Pat Mahomes. Let's just be real here. Y'all gonna make me say it like the bad. Y'all was not, that shit was very lackluster. For the moment and the anticipation, cause I'm not gonna lie, I was anticipating it. I'm like, I'm gonna see when he had 75 niggas come out that little GNX, I was like, damn, that's like when David Blaine made the whole audience disappear. I'm like, how did he do it?
Yeah.
But after that, it was like, I like these songs. I like some of them, but they're not hit. We just watched Usher perform hits last year. Rihanna hits the year before that. The Weeknd hits before, like, these are not hit records. I like some of these records. All of the Stars is my shit. But not at the Super Bowl.
Well, first of all the Stars should definitely be played at the Super Bowl. I think All the Stars deserved, and this is why I said that I feel like
All of the Stars could be performed at like All-Star Weekend.
No, bro. All of the
Super
Stars
Bowl?
is one of the biggest. What are you talking about?
All
the Stars is a huge record.
It is a huge record, but you also got to understand audience, Damaris. That's the part you're not factoring in here. When we get all of these fucking videos from the audience just standing there, sitting down, looking at this dude because they don't know who Kendrick is. This is the NFL. This is a predominantly white entertainment, sports thing. This is not NBA.
They stood there when Beyonce performed Formation too. The people that are at the Super Bowl is not who you perform for. That's not who Jay-Z is going and grabbing, entertain these billionaire white people.
Yes, I get it. You want to perform for people that are not there so they could tune in and watch it. I get that. But guess what? The numbers dropped. He didn't even do what Usher did.
It's Usher.
This nigga had the hottest shit. Usher hasn't had a year like this in how many years?
Dog.
What are we talking? No. Usher, you know what it is? Usher has a catalog of records over the last 25 years.
Kendrick also has a catalog. He don't have his catalog.
He don't have the hits, man.
Yes,
we like some of these songs, but they're not undeniable. Usher has an undeniable catalog.
Usher. It dropped 6% down from what Usher did as someone that is just a rapper. My mom,
what does that say?
And all her friends are sitting there for Usher no matter what, because that's Usher. He's been here for 25 years as a pop star. My mom's going to go to the bathroom during the Kendrick
year that Kendrick had. Factor that in.
But you're not factoring in the audience
Usher never had a year like that. As dope as Usher is, Usher never had a year like this, not like us shit. Never in his fucking life. I'm older than all of you niggas in here, and I'm telling you, Usher Raymond has never had a year that was this hot. He's never had a moment. He's had a fucking career as a my point. Artist. Thank you for finally getting where I'm at. You were giving a nigga a fucking stage like that based off of a moment.
And I think that's where we disagree. That Kendrick
Cut it out,
is
man.
valued
Keep
at
it
this
real, man. I like Kendrick. I don't want to sound like I don't like Kendrick. He got shit joints that I like. I'm talking about giving somebody this stage based off of a song and a moment was a fucking fail. They should have never given him that. They set him up to be now online where people are saying this is the worst halftime performance ever.
It was mixed reviews like anything else, man.
Okay, so
it wasn't no mixed reviews when Usher performed.
Yes, there was.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
There were.
Man, the niggas ain't never seen a nigga roller skate at the halftime show. That niggas reviews.
Okay, I feel like
you perform in Super. Like, what's the problem?
I didn't say it was a bad thing. What I'm saying is he got this performance based off of last year's Not Like Us record. Correct? Are we in agreement there? So what I'm saying,
and I think would have got it sometime, anyways. But yeah,
we dealing with what happened. We don't know what could have happened. What I'm saying is, if you get this moment, this big moment, based off of one song, you better have something, because you can't perform this one song 7 times. So you better put together a set list of hits, because this ain't the time to be performing for think pieces and they didn't get it, went over their head. This ain't the time for that shit. This is the Super Bowl halftime. We got to play the big joker every fucking night. Or every time out, throw the big joker on.
Why Jay actually ended up taking this position to change moments like that.
Man. It's always theories, man.
Wait, I'm
tired of these fucking theories.
I'm talking about your man's dead quote of Jay taking over to make sure people are represented in the NFL.
Cool. Great.
Isn't that the point of what Jay was trying to do? Shit like this?
I'm glad. Listen, I'm happy.
Having security tackle somebody with a Palestinian flag.
I'm happy to see rappers.
If you want to hear Tim McGraw on his hits again, man, all right, cool. I don't particularly care. I like Peekaboo. I love that it was at halftime.
That's great. Great for you. Well, I'm happy to see any rapper. I'm happy to see any rapper get the Super Bowl stage. What I'm saying is, if you are lucky enough to get that stage, you better have the fucking set list to back it up. You better have the catalog to back it up. You better have the fucking performance ability to back it up. This ain't the time for theories and think pieces. Don't tell me, I missed the choreographer that did this because that represents. I don't care about all of that shit. What does the music sound like? You got to give me consistent, undeniable hit records from the time you touch that stage to the time you leave. This is the Super Bowl halftime performance. Everybody's watching this. We don't have time for, this is a hidden gem, a hidden message, right? And we don't got time for that here. You could do that. You about to go on tour? Get that off on your tour when it comes to hidden gems and hidden messages. Super Bowl, we need the hits.
What was
the same way Pat Mahomes was
Beyonce got killed for when she was with Bruno Mars and they were wearing the Black Panther shit and all the choreography was in the X for Malcolm X? That was it wasn't a hidden message, but
ain't nothing hidden about that.
It was fucking right in your face. But I mean, so was a lot of the America choreography with the Bloods, Crips, American flag. It wasn't that cryptic. Like, I actually think it was a good way to give messages.
I'm not saying it wasn't
Beyonce's done that before too.
Plenty of performers have done cryptic shit.
And Beyonce did that to a song that had just came out.
But guess what else Beyonce did?
That shit came out like 2 months prior to that.
Guess what else Beyonce and Bruno did though? had undeniable hit records they performed.
Bruno was crip walking right in front of me.
So undeniable hit record. Undeniable. Not the shit that you like and you and your homies got on your playlist. I'm talking about the shit that they dance to on cruise ships.
Not like us.
That's true. One song. Exactly my point. Then what?
They dance to DNA and Humble on cruise ships too.
DNA and Humble.
They do.
Even though I liked it, I will come on y'all side for a second. I kind of wish Kendrick, and I'm speculating here, with his own probably artist ego to prove that he could do this by himself. I wish he didn't care to do that, because there could have been a lot of really awesome moments where he brought surprise guests out to do certain records with him. I would have preferred that too. As much as I like this GNX shit, I don't think Kendrick should have felt like he had to carry this shit by himself. Give SZA just 2 records real quick. We really could have done some cool feature shit throughout this entire thing.
Listen,
which isn't taking anything away from Kendrick, because for the most part, they pairing Beyonce with Maroon 5 and Bruno Mars. That's regular at the Super Bowl. You pair superstars together. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean they can't do this shit by themselves. Rihanna might have been the first one ever, right?
To do it all by herself.
To just do a set like that. Kendrick could have taken that opportunity to do a lot of the cool shit that he did, the pop-up stuff. That's all.
Yeah, but that sounds like you're leaning on other songs, other artists performing with him.
Which isn't fair.
And which isn't fair, because I guarantee you, if he ended up doing that, you would have came in here today the same way you did when they announced the SZA shit and said he can't do it by himself. And I think his artist ego came in and heard all of that and tried to prove that he could do it by himself with a new project. Fuck y'all, I'm still the greatest rapper of all time. And that's the issue, because all of the fans, including yourself, would have came in here and said he couldn't do it, but he had to get Dre, he had to get all these people.
But that's okay, though.
Mustard had to get.
But that's okay,
everybody.
though. There's nothing wrong with that. But
I agree.
You're leaning to my point.
But y'all would have said he couldn't do it by himself.
But you're leaning to my point of what I'm saying. Think Kendrick is a phenomenal rapper, phenomenal MC. It's dope. I fuck with Kendrick. What I'm saying is, just because somebody is dope and somebody is a great rapper doesn't mean they have a Super Bowl halftime show worthy catalog. That's all I'm saying. And it's nothing. That's one show. That's one performance that maybe he should be like, yo, my shit ain't really for that. You got a tour coming up. Get all your shit off on the tour. That's your building. Those people are there solely to see you. Get your shit off. When I'm saying that Super Bowl stage, that is reserved for artists that have undeniable hit songs, hit records. We don't need the B-sides and the deep album cuts that we personally like. This ain't the stage for that. This is not the stage for that. That's all I'm saying, is that the moment was probably a little too big for Kendrick's catalog.
The same way I think Drake should feel a way that somebody in bell bottoms called me a pedophile at the Super Bowl. If I got the opportunity to perform a diss record against somebody that said I beat my girl, my kid is my man's son, Jay, where do I sign? I'll do that record 10 fucking times of what he just said about me. Yeah, I'm taking that opportunity.
But now you taking
my catalog.
Yeah, but now you taking that shit. Yeah, but now you taking personal ego into a stage that nobody cares about your personal ego on.
What? This whole battle's been personal ego.
But what I'm saying is nobody watching that shit cares about personal ego. People watch the halftime show, this one in particular, to hear that Not Like Us record, to see if he was going to say pedophile.
Back to the point of Hove coming in there to make sure all of us are watching something that we like instead of a Tim McGraw shit. Yes, this is what we wanted to watch. I know the regular NFL fan does not give a fuck about Kendrick Lamar, didn't give a fuck about Usher, Rihanna, even Shakira and J-Lo. But that was Hove's point coming in here for representation of music that has not been, I feel, put at a high point like every other genre at the Super Bowl. So yeah, that's what it is. I don't care that fucking Roll Tide Willie knew about Kendrick Lamar. I don't give a fuck. I thought that was dope that Kendrick Lamar did that shit. And I think it's a salute to Hove, knowing that Kendrick, if you go through the hit wise, Kendrick's a legend, catalog, one of the greatest of all time. He's not the hit rapper like that. I think it's ill that Jay still said, yeah, let's do it. We got Not Like Us to back it up. That's going to do all the hype. Go do your real shit. I think that's ill.
I don't think that's a good, like that point, Maul. I get what you're saying, but that's not a good point, because if Jay-Z got on there and performed his biggest hits, it would still have middle of America like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, you're not gonna.
If Jay-Z went up there and did Empire State of Mind and Forever Young, I would come in here, no bias aside, say, oh, what the fuck you doing, man? Play Where I'm From.
Come on, Rory. But that's
Can
you
I
being
Live
stupid.
needs to happen at the Super Bowl.
But that's you being stupid, and you know that.
But why am I not allowed?